Hey everybody, it's Austin Ward from Lettermen Row, joined by Letterman Evan Spencer. This is the first edition of our Ohio State film study. It doesn't have a name yet, we're still working out some kinks, but we wanted to get Evan in here just for starters, and we're going to look at Dwayne Haskins, Evan, in the first 3 third down conversions, the big ones of his career. Just to set this up, I mean, it's a freshman on the road.
Yeah.
What's the pressure like for a guy going into this situation?
I mean, obviously the pressure is immense, but Coach Meyer and the staff, and from top to bottom, we do a really good job at being able to place our guys in these positions, whether it be in spring ball, whether it be in off-season training, and whether it especially be in camp. So a lot of our guys are ready for this moment, but obviously what's going to be, and as we continue to roll this film, we'll see the poise, the confidence, and just the succinct decisions that we'll be able to see from Dwayne, throughout these 3 plays, and obviously hopefully on to the future, we'll see why everybody's so excited. We're going to have the chance to see, hey, we're going to be good, but we're going to be a diverse offense. A lot of these defensive coordinators are going to play us. They're going to have to make their money this year, and that's for sure. But we're all excited.
Yeah, it's the first version of the film study here in Letterman HQ, downtown Columbus. Let's get to it. All right, Evan, so what we're looking at here is Dwayne Haskins has come off the bench here for JT Barrett. It's a pressure situation. It's cold. It's in the big house. He's got a 3rd and 13, Dwayne Haskins does. What is he looking at? This is really just about as much of a pressure situation as I think a young quarterback could be in.
Oh, I mean, without a doubt. I mean, you got the score 14-20. It's 3rd and 13. This is a big play because if we don't get this play, we're punting, and if we don't get a good punt now, we're flipping the field, and they got a good chance to move the ball down the field. But what their defense is saying is Dwayne's just come in the game. We don't know how much real chemistry and or experience he's had in this type of situation. So if we don't want to pressure, but we want to be able to cover everybody up, let's test him. So we got locked man, locked man, locked man, locked man with him as the whole player. So if that running back stays in the box, his eyes will come this way, which you'll see he's running it in. So naturally, if the ball didn't go here, his eyes would come back to this player. And that's just a quick description of like the defense itself.
Sure.
But all that being said, obviously we got an incredible arm talent who's now going to have a lot of experience with getting the ball here, getting the ball here. More importantly, getting the ball out here, which was going to prevent them from doing this bracket crap, which we saw a lot, which is basically a double team here, a double team here, and then rerouting the heck out of him and just causing him, a rough day. But obviously, as you let it go, you see that 23 tilted towards the X because that was that's just a tendency that we have. Again, with Dwayne, we're going to break that tendency because we can touch every part of the field.
You see this throw here, Evan. I mean, does this look like a freshman in a 3rd and 13 situation to you? I mean, tell me from your perspective how difficult this throw is.
No, absolutely not. Obviously, I mean, we got this. That corner's playing inside technique. He knows he's got that safety help, so if he's underneath him, it's not the end of the world. But that placement to be able to say, I got a hole. One, I got to keep him relatively on the ground so he doesn't get killed. But to be able to place that on his upfield shoulder, on his body, more importantly, you can see he's not extended. He has room to protect himself. That is an amazing throw. It's a big-time throw, one. And it's also one of the reasons why, from the get-go, after we realized JT was leaving, and after all these other things happened, why I wanted, I was the biggest Dwayne Haskins advocate because he can make throws like that on all sides of the field. So I think these types of throws right here are going to be what we'll be able to see just in abundance the entire year, which I'm really excited for.
Yeah, I mean I think you saw some throws like that with Cardale and the big arm strength. That's a difference maker. Is that concept necessarily different than what had been run throughout the year, or is this something that JT could have run as well?
This is a play that is just Dwayne Haskins because he's got an arm. He's the only one that can make it. We ran this a lot, and realistically, that route might have been checked to a fade due to the coverage.
Okay.
So, again, don't think that this is called out of the huddle. So much of what we're running, whether it's JT, whether it's me, whether it's my mom, or whether it's Dwayne Haskins back there at quarterback, there's always going to be in route adjustments. If you go back one last time, and maybe I can move on from here. Had this been zone, he's probably not going to fly in there like that. Had this been zone, and he's not as open as he is, Well, I guess 3rd and 13, we got to get the first. Okay, so don't disregard the 3rd and 13 for a second. They're playing zone. It's 1st, 2nd down. Really, that's where the ball's going. Because if he's not matching him like that in zone, and his eyes first have to go to the back before you can get there, you obviously see the hole that we got here.
Right.
And that's a dang good play. But, we got a playmaker here now that can hit that play, whether it's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th down, whatever it is, and we need it, we got to get it. But more importantly, situational football, I know that where's the ball got to get? He's not past 1st down, and he's got a guy on top of him. He's got this guy and realistically probably him to deal with. This is going to be a heck of a throw, and he's got to break a tackle. And obviously the safety's over here, so maybe he can make a play. But where is my immediate opportunity? X in the boundary. I got a hole. I'm going to take it. 1st down. Let's go.